What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 4 of Single Serve, and we're gonna talk about consistency in the gym and just staying locked in. Or if you're a beginner, kind of what does it take to get acclimated to the gym, or if you hate working out, what do you do? So I'm gonna try to answer a few of those questions and just sum it all up together. Let's start from the beginning as far as beginners. If you're somebody who wants to get into the gym, don't know where to start, I would say one of two things. One, you probably have a friend at this point that works out. Just tag along with them. Even if they don't really know what they're doing, if the interest is already there, they are probably going to be able to guide you to some degree. And if they like it, if they really enjoy it, they're going to want to expand their knowledge, and they're going to continue to teach you things over time. The second thing is you take the initiative. If the interest is there and you're willing to just do whatever, honestly, the way I learned most stuff, YouTube. But don't just watch one person and do their workouts and think you're gonna look like them. Like, you need to watch multiple people, watch specifically about form, exercise selection, things like that, and just go in the gym and just try different things and just see how it feels. And don't be afraid to just ask other people questions. Like, if your goal in life is to get big, literally go to the biggest guy in the gym and just be like, hey, what do you do? Or somebody that's really fit, not always the biggest guy, but somebody that looks like what you want to look like, right? It's like it's like asking advice from a millionaire. It's like not every millionaire is going to really be able to teach you, but they obviously know something that you don't because they're in a position that you want to be in, okay? The second thing is, let's talk about people that want to get into the gym or want to start working out, but are just like, they just hate it. They tried it before, they really don't like it. They're like, lifting weights is boring. That's perfectly cool. For you, what I would suggest is trying different forms of exercise. The thing is, everybody nowadays, the gym is like a trend, and everybody thinks that you have to do what everybody else is doing. Like, if you genuinely don't like going to the gym, don't go to the gym. But you have to find a form of exercise that works for you. You just have to understand accessibility and understand that most forms of exercise outside of the gym are going to cost more money. So you kind of have to pick and choose your battles, right? Like, the average gym membership nowadays between like a low level gym and a high level gym is probably between like 30 to 50 bucks, okay? Say you're more interested in like a class style where they do like HIIT and it's structured, you might be paying like $200 a month. So you have to understand that there is going to be a direct correlation of going and just occupying space and doing things on your own and being in like a guided class style environment, because those things are going to be accessible to you, but not if you don't have the funds. So the biggest thing is just figuring out what works. Like, you don't have to, if you don't like running, you like walking, just walk more or walk faster. Just do what you like to do. Get yourself in the habit. And a perfect example is my best friend Hernan, who I've done a handful of gym vlogs with. This guy has hated the gym for as long as I can remember. Didn't want to sweat, didn't like lifting, like kind of was like, it's like all right, but he just didn't want to do it. But for him, it turned out it was more of like a lack of understanding, because he would go to the gym, put in all this effort and not really see results. But as time kind of progressed and then we started going together, I started, kind of helping him understand different concepts and why you do things a certain way, teaching him proper form, and trying to do everything the right way and combining everything together to maximize your effectiveness and efficiency in the gym. And now he's in love with it. Now he's consistent, he goes all the time, because now he knows what it takes, and he learned to find a routine that works for him, that he loves. And then he varies it. He's not the type where he's like, I have to work out 7 days a week, but get 3 or 4 lifts in, go for walks, runs every so often. It's just understanding that the whole concept of working out it's more so for longevity of your health. It's not necessarily just to be an aesthetic guy. Like, you don't want to, you don't have to look amazing to be in amazing health or to be in amazing shape. So you don't have to be super strict on food. Like, a lot of those things are not myths, but obviously if you're going to work out, you're going to want to look your best. So with that, you do have to tie in the correct eating habits. But at the end of the day, there's so much flexibility offered in health and fitness. You can do so many different things. You can change up so many different things. It's not a one size fits all. There's people out there that you'll see Go to any run club. People will show you that they've been working out for like 8 years and they look like an average Joe. But at the end of the day, it's not about the outside. It's not about what the muscle looks like. It's not about how big you are. It's about your health, your insides, your heart, your lungs, making sure that you're capable so that by the time you're 40, you're not falling out. Like, the goal should be to be able to move until you die. To be able to move effectively until you die. That's kind of like the biggest thing, is just not staying in the same place now, assuming that you're gonna feel the same forever. Because I would like to think when I'm 50, there's probably gonna be some type of fall off and my bones and my joints are gonna hurt. But at the end of the day, if I'm equipped to at least be able to like move around and fight back and play with my kids, play with my grandkids, like that's really all that matters at the end of the day, is being healthy. So you have to kind of do it for that reason. It's not, don't do it because it's a trend. Don't do it because your friend or some Instagram model like looks better than you, or some fitness influencer. Like, dude, focus inward. Focus on what works for you. Focus on your goals. And I promise you, you'll be able to develop habits and a schedule and a routine that suit you. And if timing is a thing, as far as like the myths of like the best time to go to the gym, it's the time that you are actually going to go. If you're gonna go in the morning, or if you know like, hey, I have a hard time waking up early, I'm not getting up to go to the gym, that's fine. But then you have to understand you gotta make that sacrifice to go after work, which I'll tell you right now is not easy. For me, I mean, I prefer to train later because working out first thing in the morning for me is tough. I try to do it. I try to at least do cardio. But you got to understand that you need to do what works for you so that you can at least get there. And the same thing applies with pretty much everything in life. Fitness has such a good carryover in other aspects of life, and that's why it's so important. But also, don't get caught up in like the whole fitness influencer, like, oh, you're a bitch if you don't do this, and I have to be like motivational and shit. Bro, just do it because you want to. Do it because you can. You don't have to fall into the traps and the woes of the fitness industry. And like, bro, just mind your business, train, and go home. Be the best version of you that you could be every day. That's what it really, that's like really the whole point. That's what it really was made for. Is how can I improve my health long term, including mental, physical, emotional. It does everything. And it teaches you that patience is one of the biggest keys to doing anything in life. If you take your time and you do it the right way, most often than not, you're going to get to where you want to be. So I hope this was helpful. I know this is not like a super motivating talk, but it's a topic that I've been wanting to cover and something that I've been wanting to kind of discuss, because there might be somebody that watches this. I might get 0 views, I might get 1 view, but I'm hoping that if I get that one viewer who sees this and gets a little bit inspired and understands like, okay, like, you know what, you're right. Like, I don't have to conform and I don't have to do everything everybody else says. I can just do me. And if it's simple and it works for me, that's all that matters. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.